one we have here. Is that the 4 one? Nope, that's the 6 one. Hold on, I have it. Jen, I love earrings. I saw that you kind of had
I
both of them
know.
on. This one with the
Yeah,
heart.
this earring is such an on-trend style alert because it has a lot of movement to it and it's linear and they are floating diamonds that have been drilled on top so that there's no bezel, there's no metal, there's nothing around them but just floating Diamonique sparkling diamonds. And the thing about it is I have on the 6 drop because I have a lot of hair
Yeah,
and I
same.
had it on earlier. I have 2 piercings in my ear and so sometimes I wear it in my second
Yep,
piercing, which I did before with
yep.
the green earring. But it's got such a great look to it without it being too fancy, like without it being too much. It just has
People would think these
movement
would be
to it.
real. Nobody would ask. It
Oh, a
has that
hundred
believability
percent,
factor. Like you wouldn't think these would be real because of the size of
a
them.
hundred.
Yeah, there would be no question. People would just go, "Oh my gosh, the earrings are beautiful," and they're so lightweight, by the way, as well. Really lightweight.
This is a fine jewelry diamond technique that previously was only available with genuine diamonds. And this is the first time that I have brought it to Diamonique. If you notice, you hardly see any metal. It just looks like the stones
It
are
does.
floating.
It does.
They're connected by little teeny weeny little rings on top of each stone. So it just gives the effect that they're kind of uh, just moving and dancing. Every time you move your head they move to the left, to the right, and there's no metal, so there's no wrong side to them. You just see
Yes.
diamond sparkle from
And
every side,
what I
every side.
appreciate that you did as well, you gave us this, and I'm going to turn it to the back because you gave us this nice oversized clutch. And I know you and me both, we have a love of a good manicure.
Oh
And
yes.
so for those ladies
Mhm.
like me who have a little, fingernails, picking up the smaller clutches could be a little bit more challenging. I was able to put these earrings on all by myself. I don't have a mirror, but let's see if I can pop this one in. But the thing about it is I know I can get it on because of the clutch. Look at that. Done.
So not only is it easy to put on with your fingernails, but it also, if you have a stretched lobe or if you have a piercing that's a little bit stretched out from many years of wearing heavy earrings, a post is really nice. Sits um, perfectly on your ear.
Okay, I know
Can you
your
hear?
earphone thing fell, did it?
Yeah, hold on
Okay,
a
go
sec.
ahead, get
I'm
it.
just.
I'm gonna go through the options again. You have two options. You can pick the 4 stones or the floating 6 stones, right? So here are your 4 stone choices. You can get them set in that rhodium over silver or in the 14 karat yellow over silver, right? Those are your 4. Or if you're like me and Jen, big hair, don't care.
Mhm.
Get the 6 stones. So elegant, dainty, beautiful, perfect for like that wedding that you have to go to, that you got to get a little dressy for. What about that engagement party? Maybe you have this fundraiser coming up. You want to look, something that's a little bit more elevated, a little bit more classy. You could wear these and nobody would ever second guess that they're not real diamonds. They really wouldn't because of the size of them. Katia has them on. I can tell that's the 4, right? Like, look at that. You would never think that those would be fake. You would go, no, those are not simulated stones. Those look absolutely real. So I just say, get the one that your heart is drawn to. And remember, it's Diamonique. We want you to play and wear your jewelry. So if you want the 4 stone, $54.98. $11, that's the easy pay. If you want the 6 floating stones, that's going to be $64.98 with an easy pay of $13. These are new, really beautiful, thoroughly enjoying wearing these,
It's
Jennifer.
going to be your
And the
new
silver
favorite.
people
It's going to
love.
be your new favorite
Yeah.
earring. You're really going to love this earring because it's unlike so many of the earrings that we bring to Diamonique. It really has a point of view that is very kind of cool and on trend, and you don't see it everywhere. So just know that when you're wearing this earring, people are going to look at you and say, look at the style
Yeah.
she's got. Like,
Yeah.
where'd she get those earrings?
Yep.
Not only do they look real, but just the styling of them is so
Agreed.
fashion forward, and it looks
Graduated. Look
like
at that.
fine jewelry. And it's super lightweight. It is
Yeah.
not heavy at all because there's hardly any metal at all. And the fact that it has the post, it almost looks like it has a diamond stud right in the ear.
It does.
It covers up my stretched piercing, which I love. And it's super lightweight, so it doesn't pull. But whether it is the yellow gold or the platinum,
Yeah.
you pick your color. I love to mix my metals.
Jennifer, I love the heart for sure, but these are becoming my favorite. I really, really am liking
Yeah,
these a
I
lot.
know.
Your
I know. This is
graduated
gonna be-
floating linear earrings. Again, the 4 stones is going to be $54.98 with an $11 easy pay, and the 6 stones, $64.98 with a $13 easy pay. You just pick if you want the rhodium over the silver or that yellow gold over the silver. And then the heart earrings we were just talking about, these have been really popular.